Give me 2. Give me 3. Turn me up!
I have a one question to ask. Anybody ready to go walk with me?
Yes, sir.
Anybody ready to go walk with me?
Yes, sir.
War time! War time! You gonna make your name today. You understand?
Yes, sir.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. How you feel? How you feel? Yeah!
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Born to Compete, our youth sports show. I'm Jenna. This is Alex. Alex rocking the rave this week. The ice has got us all crazy. We're all ready to get out.
I'm just happy to be out the house.
I know, I understand, trust me. And we're at the Cobb Civic Center. They're happy to be out as well because
Yes.
this got delayed a bit.
Yes, anybody that saw TV, saw us down here in Atlanta, we were snowed in our house. We've been in our house for days and days and days. I'm just happy to be out right now. Hello, Jenna. It's good to see you.
It is good to see you. We've been talking on the phone. It's fine to actually be in person here. What do we have going on here?
I'll tell you what, the Cobb Civic Center, man, the CCJBC Cobb County Junior Basketball Conference, you have the semifinals going on here today, and everybody is trying to make that championship game. They always say that the semifinals usually are better than the championship game. So we have Johns Creek, you know about Chris Hinton. We have, I want to say, Marietta playing for the ladies. We have Alpharetta, Alex Jones. We have, I'm trying to think of all these names. I don't want to mess anybody up. Sequoia. He just came over here. Campbell with Miles playing for them. So it is going to be some great competition, some great basketball the way it's supposed to be played. Competitive and played hard.
Sounds good. Last week we saw the APS championships. We saw a young lady by the name of Tamara White.
Yeah.
Think she impressed me. She impressed you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to step away and take a look at her. She's our B2C prime performer this week. But first, let's get started with the highlights because that's what we know everybody wants to see.
In the CCJBC semifinals, it gets no better than this. McEachern versus Johns Creek to see who advanced to the championship game. And you already know about big Chris Hinton down there. You give him the ball that deep in the post, and it will be a problem. You see he gets 2 right there. And number 44 is just as good as it gets from outside the perimeter. Knocks down the 3-pointer, and Johns Creek has a good lead in this game late in the game. But McEachern, the defending champions, they know how to battle back. And they are following the lead of Allen Breed as he knocks down the 3-pointer and is trying to get his team back in the game. And then here, showing the range as he knocks down another 3-pointer, and McEachern is closer and closer to getting back in this game. And now down by 2 points. The coach says, give it to Allen. He knows what to do. And bang, McEachern has the lead right now, and they have a chance to advance to the CCJBC championship. And what do you do when you're a great team? Close the game out as they give it to number 24. He gets into the lane, knocks down the layup, and McEachern will go back to the CCJBC championship.
Oh, it was a good game. Real good game, real intense game. This is the first time we had to play from behind the whole game. We couldn't find a rhythm. We had players in foul trouble, but we fought through it. And at the end of it, I think it was a great game. I would hate to be on the losing side of this.
BornToCompete.com!
Congratulations, Parrish Brown from the McEachern Indians for being named the B2C Perimeter Player of the Week. In the 7th grade girls division, Pebblebrook takes on Creekview to see who will advance to the CCJBC championship. And here it will be all Pebblebrook early as you see number 12 gets the ball, goes coast to coast, and knocks down the layup. Then here she makes a very good play, forcing the turnover, getting back into the lane, knocking down the layup, and Pebblebrook would be leading this game 17-4 early. But Creekview, being the team that they are, continue to battle back as she gets the steal and gets the and one. Then the guard gets in the corner, sets her feet, and knocks down the 3-pointer. Then here, trying to get a turnover, trying to create pressure, trying to get back into the game. They force a turnover, give it to number 34, and she gets back in the lane, knocks down the layup, and they have tied this game up going into the 4th quarter. And late in the game, Creekview would just dominate. As you see number 20 getting the little baby hook there. And then here later on in the game, you see Creekview creating pressure, forcing the turnover, knocking down the layup, and Creekview will advance to the CCJBC championship.
This group of girls has won close to 70 games in a row, and they've won every tournament last year and this year, and we're in the championship in this one, so we're going to close it out the right way.
BornToCompete.com!
Congratulations, Aspen Kennedy from the Creekview Grizzlies for being named the B2C Post Player of the Week.
All right, we're at the Cobb Civic Center tonight. Campbell Alpharetta is coming up. Got my man here going to give me a preview, an unbiased preview, right? Give me the top 3 things to look for in this game.
Very unbiased preview. You're going to see a lot of high scoring. Point guard play is awesome on both ends of the court, right? Very aggressive 1s, 2s, and 3s. Alpharetta has some strong big men down low. The 4 position is going to be very competitive with our 4 position here at Campbell. I try not to be biased, but I am from, I am from the blue side. But you're going to see 2 very aggressive teams going at each other. Actually, some rivals. Because last year they had some heated competition, some words exchanged, and some physical contact. They got pretty heavy out there. So good, healthy competition and a lot of aggressive play.
All right, so this is going to be one to watch for. Let's check out the highlights. I think you're going to enjoy them.
The game everybody's been waiting to see, Campbell versus Alpharetta. Everybody feels that one of these 2 teams will be the champion in the CCJBC. To start the highlights off, Alpharetta's London Best goes inside, gets it blocked, but goes back up for the rebound, puts it back as he would have a workman-like game. Then here, you look at London Best in the corner, knock down the 3-pointer right before the quarter ends, as Alpharetta believes right now that they can knock off Campbell, last year's defending champions in the CCJBC. Then here the Alpharetta guard gets inside, missed the shot, but Ryan Jenny is there to put it back, and Alpharetta would be a beast on the boards. Then here Alex Jones. What he does, he gets in the lane, creates opportunities for his teammates. You see Marcus Hill knocking down a layup, and then when you create opportunities for your teammates, you can create opportunities for yourself. And you see Alex Jones knocks down the runner, and Alpharetta will advance to the CCJBC championship. Tell me, how does it feel? Last year, things didn't quite go your way. This time, y'all moving on to the CCJBC championship. Tell me how your team feels.
We're feeling great. Last year, they took our dream from us. This year, we took it from them. Made it happen when it counted, and we're ready for next game.
All right, Alex, if you will, let's take a time out from the highlights. Let's check in with our B2C prime performer. This week, it comes from the APS school system and Tamara White. We saw this young lady last week. Tell me what you saw from her.
I tell you what I saw from her, can I talk like a fan for once? I never get to do this. I want to talk like a fan. She was on the ground getting after the ball. She was leading her team the best way she could. Then she hit it with an and-one spin move that we should have put in slow motion, that she brought the whole crowd to her feet. Man, she was hands down the best player in APS.
And she did win the APS Player of the Year for good reason. Here she is, Tamara White, our B2C prime performer. The stage was set for 9-1 King to finish a remarkable season with the APS Championship. Led by Tamara White, the Lady Cobras got out to an early lead, and at halftime, number 1 was named to the middle school all-city team. The second half started, and so did CSK's rally. The Lady Eagles had the lead with less than a minute to go. That layup by White tied the game at 26 with just seconds remaining, but in the end, CSK would come away with the win and the APS championship.
The season was good. We worked together. We had struggles, but we came together as a team and we fought to the end, and we just came out with a loss.
Despite the loss, number 1 was the best player on the court, not just on this day, but for the entire season. And after the game, she got the trophy to prove it. Hard to tell by the look on White's face that she was just honored as the APS Middle School Player of the Year, but understandably because she prides herself on being a team player.
All around, I might try to let the other, like my team dribble, get comfortable with the ball, and I might be a passer, a shooter, and a driver.
AAU is next, where White will join the Atlanta Select, and high school is on the horizon, but Tamara already has goals beyond that.
I see myself performing at UGA and trying to make it to the area.
White credits her brother with helping to improve her game.
I work out, I put in work, the stuff that I don't do, like the stuff I need help on, I work on it on my off time with my brother. We got a good one, and I take his advice, and I love him.
Tamara White, our B2C prime performer.
In the CCJBC semifinals, Harrison takes on Creekview in the 8th grade division for the girls. And Creekview finds themselves down by 2 with less than 10 seconds left in the game. Kennedy Carter goes coast to coast, staying inbounds, knocks down the runner, and sends the game into overtime. In overtime, Harrison would strike first, as you see them getting the rebound, passing the ball up to Wargren. She catches the ball, knocks down the layup as Harrison has the lead right now. But Creekview, they have been battle tested all year long, and you see number 1 Kennedy gets the steal, knocks down the layup with the baby hook there, and Creekview now has a lead in this game. And then to finish it out, they pass it to Aaron Brown, and Creekview seals the game as they will advance to the CCJBC championship.
All right, Coach, you had a shot at the buzzer to send it to overtime. You did that, and then in overtime you took control of the game.
Absolutely, the girls have did it last game too against Wheeler. We were down 18 on that one, and they came back and I don't know what we did to get it, but they don't quit, and we kind of let it get out of control in the third quarter. But they came back, tied it in the fourth, and took care of business in overtime. That's the way they've been doing it all season.
They're giggling behind me now because they know they're in the championship game. That's next Sunday. Let's give away our Gatorade Player of the Game for this game. Who's it going to be?
It's Kennedy with their shot at the end of the game to tie it.
All right, congratulations to Kennedy. All right, ladies, you guys are in the championship game. Good luck there. Give me a borntocompete.com right now.
In the CCJBC semifinals, Pebblebrook and Johns Creek get ready to go at it, see who will advance to the championship game. And everybody knows about this Johns Creek team. They're actually a 7th grade team playing up. And they are led by none other than big Chris Hinton. You saw him in the highlights earlier as he makes a spin move, knocks the layup down, and gives Johns Creek a good lead. Then here in the post, they try to come in his post, but he denies the shot. And then later on the other side of the court, Steele Chambers knocks down the three-pointer, and Johns Creek has a nice lead later here in the second quarter. You see, Pebblebrook finally gets things going. As you see, they get the rebound, get the outlet pass, and number 23 knocks down the shot. Then here, number 33, if you're playing against a zone, we need pressure, gets inside, gives it to number 5. He knocks down the layup, and Pebblebrook is getting back in this game. But Johns Creek, very good team. As you see here, number 14 knocks down the three-pointer. But right before the half, number 23 knocks down the three-pointer himself, helping Campbell stay close in this game as they go into halftime. Then after halftime, it was all Pebblebrook. As you see here, their defense was just getting after. You see number 33 getting on the ground. Look at the hustle by the young man, making sure Pebblebrook has the ball, going up for the shot, but sees the pass is right there, gives him number 5, and he knocks it down for him. Then again, Pebblebrook with the defense, number 33. I told you he was playing outstanding ball on both sides of the ball, forced the turnover, passed the ball up the court. Number 34 knocks down the shot, and Pebblebrook will advance to the championship game.
All right, Coach, this was a close game throughout. You guys pulled away, though, late in this one.
Yes, we pulled away, but it was all preparation. Great coaching staff, great preparation by the team. They put a lot of work in. We worked out this morning before game, and everybody stayed focused, ate right. That's a testimony of hard work on behalf of the players.
All right, so these Pebblebrook Falcons, Junior Falcons, are on to the championship now. Let's give away our Gatorade Player of the Game. Coach, who's it going to be? Right here, my man. Hold it up for me. Our Gatorade Player of the Game. Congratulations right here. All right, guys, give it to me on 3. 1, 2, 3. BoysToCompete.com. Marietta and Sequoia meeting in the girls' 8th grade final. All right, tell me what to watch for in this one.
In this game, you're gonna see a lot of high scoring. You're gonna see some really, really good ball handling. The Marietta side, they got a couple of girls who are destined to go to varsity probably as soon as they get to 9th grade here, starting 5. They are just uncontrollably good. Sequoia, I've seen Sequoia. Sequoia has some great shooters. They got some girls that can shoot some long 2-pointers, and they got some girls that can rebound. So it's going to be a very, very, very good game.
All right, so this is going to be one to watch for as well. Hard-fought championship. Here's a look at the highlights.
Get ready for a classic as Sequoia and Marietta meet up in the CCJBC semifinals in the 8th grade girls division to see who will advance to the championship game. And Sequoia has 2 outstanding players in number 12 and number 11. And you see number 12 knocks down the 3. And then here number 11 in transition finds number 4 up under the basket. She knocks down a layup, and Sequoia has a good lead in this game as the coach has to call timeout to regroup her girls. But Marietta looking to fight back. They said they lost last year early in the CCJBC playoffs as Sequoia knocked them out. And you see here they are fighting back, and the only way to get it started is with defense. But again, you got to step out on the shooter. Number 11, she is as good as it gets anywhere in the Southeast, as she can knock down a shot anytime. But Marietta is fighting back. You see number 21 gets into the paint, passes number 23. She knocks down a layup. But as soon as number 11 crosses half court, she's in range, and bang, she knocks down the three, and keeping Sequoia competitive as they are up in this game. But number 31 from Marietta gets hot from behind the three-point line and knocks down the three, as they will go into the fourth quarter tie to see who will advance to the CCJBC championship. And here, again, Marietta backs off just a little bit, gives 12 some room, and she knocks down the three. But look at number 31. She says she can match it, as this is ending up to be the game of the year so far. And look at number 3. Nice pass, find your big down low, and the big completes the play, knocking down the layup. And then here, again, they give number 11 some room. You know what she's going to do as she ties the game up late in the fourth quarter. But number 3, I need you to make a play for me. She gets inside, finds a big. The big knocks down the layup, and Marietta is leading this game with the chance to knock off Sequoia. And then here, number 31 in transition gets the and one, and Marietta leads right now 42-41. You hear the coach say, keep your hands up, don't foul. They go to number 23. The shots just fall short. Marietta knows what to do with the ball. You see number 3 has it in her hand, stays in bounds, gives it to number 21. She knocks down a layup, gets the and one, and Marietta has knocked off Sequoia as they advance to the championship game.
It was an intense battle. We already knew that they had shooters. They was a three-point threat, but we played hard and we had to fight through. So we was ready. It was a good game.
Give me 2, give me 3, turn me up! We are back this week with the top 10 plays of the week, and Harrison starts off the highlights here as they pass to number 35. Nice catch, and she gets the layup. Then at number 9, here number 12 steps into the passing lane here, forcing the turnover, knocking down a layup. At number 8, Creekview, you see here number 34 playing the passing lanes, as she would get the and one right there and help Creekview advance to the championship game. At number 7, a nice play by number 3 from Marietta. This here kind of started the momentum for them as they were down to Sequoia, and this helped them go to the championship game in the CCJBC 8th grade division. At number 6, London Best. Eventually, his efforts would help him be named the Gatorade Player of the Game, and he will also lead the Alpharetta Raiders, as they are undefeated right now, into the CCJBC Championship in the 8th grade division. At number 5, Alvin Breed. His performance was amazing. You see here knocking down 3 after 3 as he will lead his team to a comeback win over Johns Creek as they advance to the championship game in the CCJBC. At number 4, the way that Marietta closed out the game, you see number 23, her shot fell short. It usually falls 9 times out of 10. But number 3 gets the ball, gets into transition, passes number 21, and number 21 gets the and one, as this will be the deciding point for them to advance to the championship game. At number 3, with less than 10 seconds left, Kennedy Carter from Creekview Grizzlies in the 8th grade division goes coast to coast, knocking down the layup, or the runner, helping her girls advance to the championship game. At number 2, watch number 33. This kid is all effort, all heart. As you see him get down on the ground, force the turnover, stay with the ball, pass it to his teammate. Number 5 knocks down the shot. Pebblebrook will play Alpharetta in the championship game, CCJBC. And at number 1, guys, this has to be the female version for the game of the year so far in basketball, as these 2 young ladies went at it, number 11 and number 3. This was a battle all game long, and number 3 was knocking down open shots. Number 11 was knocking down open shots for 3-pointers, and number 3 was giving her team Marietta a chance to win with her overall plays. You see here with the steal that was showed earlier in the plays of the week, knocking down the layup, and Marietta will advance the championship game, but both girls had a phenomenal game. And that is your top 10 plays of the week.
All right, Alex, we've had a jam-packed show this week. Next week is going to be no different. Cobb County Championships. We'll be right back here for those, and then we're going to go to Columbus.
I'm excited about going to Columbus, man. That's my home, man. I've been wanting to go home for so bad, and we're going to have Born to compete there. And somebody, I don't know who, I'm waiting to see, but somebody will be winning the Gatorade Player of the Game. Can we see that right there? The Gatorade Player of the Game, if they are worthy of if their performance is worthy of the Big G, as we say. So, I mean, we're going to see what's going to happen down there, and we have the B2C alum coming up next week. I mean, there's so many things we have coming up more and more on the show as time goes on. I'm excited to see how everything goes during basketball season.
We're introducing new franchises each week. As Alex mentioned, the B2C Prime alum, you're going to catch that one next week. It's going to be a great show. We hope to see you there. For Jenna, this is Alex, rocking the wave once again. We appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you next week.